Hello, magical people. How's it going out there? My name is Meg Moonbeam, and welcome back to the Daily Astro Show here on the Meg Moonbeam and Beyond Mystic YouTube, Rumble, and X channels. We're going to get into our Western astrology horoscope for Wednesday, July 30th, going until Thursday, July 31st. How's everybody feeling out there? I'm feeling some pretty intense energies at the moment. I don't know if it has to do with that huge earthquake that just happened yesterday or the Ascension symptoms, what the heck, but I'm definitely feeling some sensitivity today for sure. So let me know if anybody else is picking up on that. And before we get into the astrology, you can check out my personal readings over at consultations.beyondmystic.net. The link is in the description box below. And I think I have openings starting in November. Maybe there's one in October. Can't remember. Somewhere around then, if you'd like to check in with me for a personal reading. And also at Ascension Organites, there's new Beyond Mystic and Sending Raven special editions t-shirts available. You can go to Ascension Organites and use code Beyond Mystic and get a 10% discount code off these very cool new shirts. Miss Invisible says, that retrograde makes me crash everywhere. The wall, the door. Oh my God. Yeah, I've been definitely crashing into things with this retrograde as well. Linda says, my right eye is having issues. It hurts and is leaking. Oh my God. I'm sorry to hear that. That's so weird. Is that something normal that normally happens to you? Well, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on, you guys. We had yesterday, of course, the huge earthquake. Let me bring this up here. That happened off the coast of Russia, which triggered tsunami warnings. I'm sure many of you guys have already heard this for a lot of, I think the whole coast of America, British Columbia. Let's see here. Why can't I bring this up? Why isn't there any? What's going on with this? Because I fell asleep last night and I thought that has a tsunami hit Hawaii? Like, what's going on? Is anybody in Hawaii watching this? What's going on? Anybody on the west coasts of the states? What's going on with that? Let us know. Like, I'm not seeing anything online in terms of an update. So I hope everybody is okay. I hope everyone is staying safe. Of course, Oprah wouldn't open up her private road for people to get to higher ground during the tsunami warnings, which is absolutely freaking nuts. Melissa says it was a small wave. Okay, that is a good thing. Crazy, crazy, crazy earth changes going on right now. Leah says Hawaii had 6-foot tsunami waves, no issues. Okay. Whew. Good news. That is very, very good news. So we've got that going on. We've got, oh my God. Have you guys seen President Trump's Truth Social post that he put out earlier today? It's time to indict Obama, the traitor for treason. Okay, we're seeing a lot of talk. We haven't seen the action out in the forefront yet, so that's what we're all waiting for. This is from InfoWars. Trump says it's time to indict Obama for the traitor for treason. 47 then called for Obama to be retroactively impeached so he can be indicted for conspiracy. Also, if that's not enough for you guys, I'm sure some of you guys have already heard about this 3-eye atlas interstellar object that is in our solar system. I was watching Carrie Cassidy and David Serrata's video on Rumble about this last night, and holy guacamole. Have any of you guys heard about this? There's literally this interstellar object has passed the orbit of Jupiter. It's almost going to hit Mars. It's almost going to hit Venus. It's almost going to hit Jupiter. and coming very close to Earth. Let me check my notes here. Where JC, Janine, and I are going to talk about this on Beyond the News tomorrow on the Beyond Mystic Rumble and X channels. It will be visible on November 11th from Earth. It will almost hit Mars and be at close range on October 3rd. And by the way, this thing, which looks like very colorful rainbow, very interesting, it's 7 miles wide, largest interstellar object to be discovered. When I was listening to David Sereda last night, he said the mathematical probabilities of 3I Atlas to go through entering our orbit, heading towards Earth, approaching Venus, Mars, and Jupiter so closely is 0.005%. So this is unprecedented, makes sense with Uranus, 0 degrees of Gemini. It was discovered on July 1st, right before the planet Uranus that rules ETs, interstellar, aliens, all that stuff, enter Gemini. So I'm going to be talking about this and keeping track with this a lot moving forward. Chances are it's some sort of alien craft. It will be visible in November. Its closest date to Earth will be the day before solstice, December 20th, 2025. So I'm bringing all this up because it relates to today going into tomorrow. It relates to the astrology of right now. We are in batshit crazy times. There is so much going on the Earth. There is so much going on in the skies, as above, so below. It's all connected. It's all reflective. And I want to be very clear about something. Okay, you guys? We do have Saturn, Neptune conjunct. And starting today, later in the day, they will be at the same degree, both in Aries. And we're having that from now until August 15th, right? Saturn and Neptune are considered to be malefic planets. Okay, Neptune is more of a light malefic. Saturn is really malefic. So there are major challenges that are going to come from this conjunction. But overall, I feel like because we're very lucky, because during this conjunction, we have a beautiful triangle of Pluto, Neptune, Uranus in very positive, almost exact aspects. There is a lot of divine protection. There is a lot of divine protection. This is not negative astrology. So I'm bringing up 31 Atlas. I'm bringing up, all this stuff because, 3I Atlas, because we don't need to go into fear. Okay, we've already been through the most challenging time of our lives, the Saturn-Pluto conjunction 2020. Whatever is to come is for our highest good, is for the upliftment of humanity, is absolutely unprecedented. And again, there's a message coming through. We should be very grateful to be alive during these times, to be able to witness all these amazing things. This is going to be visible starting in November. This is freaking, what the hell is that? We're going to be finding out. This is unbelievable. Look at that. And go check out the video that Carrie Cassidy has on her channel. One sec, you guys. It's amazing. It's 2 hours long, but it's amazing with David Sereda all about this, where they break this down. This is not a comet. This is not space debris. This is something intentional coming into our solar system. Miss Invisible says, Meg, can you pull a card on the craft? Definitely. That's a good idea. And then we'll get back to the charts. Where's all my cards? They're upstairs. Unbelievable. I left my cards upstairs. Sorry, you guys. I'm not going to be able to do cards today. So sorry, you guys. But I will tell you intuitively, I don't feel this is a negative thing. I don't feel this is a negative thing. The dark arts energies, as I like to call them, are not allowed to be operating the way that they have been. They're being taken off the planet. So it doesn't make sense to me personally that this would be a negative craft. I think it's actually something really positive. Jay Hart says, hi, Meg, what a crazy time to be alive. It is absolutely crazy. And we should be grateful. So today, specifically, Wednesday, July 30th, Venus enters Cancer. Woohoo! Beautiful. We have Venus in Cancer for most of August. And for much of this transit, Venus and Jupiter will be in a beautiful conjunction, one of the most positive aspects in astrology, which will be exact on August 12th. Chiron going retrograde today. So we're in a huge retrograde city. Pluto, Neptune, Saturn, Chiron, Mercury, 5 heavenly bodies retrograde. Again, reviewing, reflecting, people, places, things coming up from the past, a great time of healing. And tomorrow, Thursday, we have Mercury Cazimi. Ooh. Mercury Cazimi. Why don't I have the exact? Oh my God. One second, you guys. Why don't I have the exact chart for that? Oh, it's actually the exact time of Mercury Cazimi is actually 1:41 a.m. on Friday at 9 degrees Sagittarius degree. But we've got Sun conjunct Mercury very strong today, going into tomorrow. Truth, clarity, interesting because that Mercury's retrograde. Downloads, Leo, in the Leo ruled areas of life. I'm getting Leo is ruled by the sun. That's important. Very powerful next couple days and actually whole week for us to be in the sun, receiving light codes from the sun, sun gazing in a safe way, red light therapy, warming your body, connecting with the sun, connecting with the season of summer in the Northern Hemisphere. Leo also rules our inner child, children, play, fun, creativity, our gifts and talents, being in our confidence. So there's beautiful nourishment coming in. Clarity today and tomorrow in our personal lives, also in the collectives. And Leo also rules leadership, politician, people in the spotlight, right? Very, very interesting. A lot of these politicians, people in powerful positions have major Leo placements. I talked about that on Friday on the last Beyond the News on Beyond Mystic. It's crazy. A lot of them have Leo placements. So this is potent stuff in our inner world, in our outer world. And if you are getting overwhelmed by the outer world, go within. With all this retrograde energy, this is not a time where we need to be solely focused on the outer world, right? I am going to go grab my cards, actually. And while I do that, I'm going to play a little video of Ozzy Osbourne, the Prince of Darkness, just had his funeral procession in the aftermath of course, that Sun-Pluto opposition. Last week, new moon in Leo, where I predicted, some of you guys may remember, I predicted multiple rock stars, prominent people will cross over. So I'm going to play this and go grab my cards, and I'll be right back. So that's, Ozzy in his hometown of Birmingham, England. So many fans coming out to watch him share his last goodbye with the town and the family, and sending prayers to the Osbourne family, Sharon, Jack Kelly, and everybody. Very, very sad for those of us who love heavy music, rock music, Ozzy fans. Now he's an angel for us, crossed over on the other side. Okay, let's pull some cards for us for today going into tomorrow with this astrology. What does the universe want us to know about? Okay, interesting. I'm getting to pull just one card, which is interesting because I usually pull 3 with a bonus card. I'm getting to pull one card. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh. Ho, ho, ho. Okay, this makes sense. 2 of Swords. So we're getting a very strong 2 of Swords. Only one card wanting to come through. Protection. Protection, self-care, owning your boundaries. Listen to your inner voice when making choices. Go within. I've literally been saying that throughout today's show. Make sure you're going within. Chiron is now retrograde. 5 planets retrograde. Strength through suffering, peace restored. Do not overdo it. I'm really feeling that today. And I've got my moon in Capricorn. I always have my to-do list and I got to do this, 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 this. And I'm really feeling today like stop. Stop and chill and rest if you need to. Cry if you need to. These are huge changes going on. And plans change. Plans change. Right? If you're really not feeling something, don't do it. Don't sacrifice yourself for others, right? Or something that's not in alignment. So the plans may change. We may be feeling very sensitive today going into tomorrow. There's very nice transits going on. It's good stuff, but it's Spirit saying today there's major ascension symptoms going on midweek. Maybe we should check like what's going on with the solar flares. Are there solar flares happening? Maybe not. Let's see. One second, you guys. Something's going on where we're getting huge activations right now. Recent. How do we go to latest? I guess there's not. Let me know if I'm wrong, you guys. Yeah. So, Diana says, I'm totally feeling this today. Also, justice. Had to put a bonus card in there. Justice. Justice being served. Justice coming. Okay, we're hearing about it. We want to see it. We want to see it. Leah says, Schumann, huge yesterday at earthquake chime. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And before I finish up here, I want to mention too that on the Beyond Mystic channel for the rest of the day, we've got Jens's Expanding Consciousness show at 5 p.m. Sunny and I are going to be doing our Beyond Crystal show at 6 p.m., where this week's theme is quartz crystals. So come join us for that. And of course, JC and Janine will be on the Beyond Mystic Insider Access Pass at 8 p.m. Eastern. Thank you all so much for joining me. Remember, go within if you need to, honor yourself, self-care. Don't over push it today. it feels like. And I will see you all later on Beyond Mystic for Beyond Crystals. Love you guys. Bye.